It's not more so on dude, but it's like, I hate how this is his people though. So they always trying to rewrite history.
But what you're not going to do is slander my brother or try to act like you want to use his name when you need a new trick in the motherfucking circus.
Hey, nieces and nephews, it's your girl Auntie Faye. We are back with another video. Okay, honey, we're going to get right into this nonsense, all right? So if you guys do not know what has been going on with Blueface, everything is a mess. So now Neveah is pregnant. If y'all don't know who Neveah is, I will show you guys in a minute. So Neveah is pregnant. After all the mess between them, after her saying everything she said, now she's back to calling him daddy. Now she's pregnant. Okay, but before we get into Neveah being pregnant, Blueface got a problem, babe. Blueface got a problem. Before we get into Neveah getting pregnant, we're going to talk about Blueface now claiming that Chrisean Jr. is not his son, which is very interesting because he did it through posts. Now, when I read this, I just thought about, he probably did this upset. That's the first thing I said to myself. I said to myself, Chrisean probably pissed him off that now he is openly saying this, right? Chrisean had to have pissed him off. That's the only way for him to come out and do this. That's how I felt, right? Before we get into this, in the meantime, hey, nieces and nephews, my name is Faye. Welcome back to The Vibe with Faye, where the talk is real, the vibes are strong, and energy never misses. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification bell so you never miss another vibe. And if you're too old to be my niece and nephew, hey cousin, how you doing? Let's get to it. Blueface goes on X, because y'all know now he streams. He had a boxing match, of course, that he lost towards the end. It was like 6 rounds. He actually won like 5 rounds. And in the last round, maybe he was just too tired. All the smoking. I don't know. But Big Boy almost knocked him out cold. Okay. So he writes, Junior is not my biological son. RIP to his father, Ronnie. I can no longer continue the plot. It doesn't feel right as a parent, as it doesn't feel right as a present father in all my kids' life to be discredited as a absent father to a child that is not biologically mine. I tried my best to fill in the blanks because his biological father is no longer with us, but I can't continue the plot. It doesn't feel right. Why y'all think he did this? What y'all think? Why y'all think he did this? Let's read that again. Junior is not my biological son. RIP to his father, Ronnie. I feel like that part he was being funny. RIP to his father, Ronnie. I can no longer continue the plot. It doesn't feel right as a present father in all my kids' life to be discredited as a absent father to a child that is not biologically mine. I tried my best to fill in the blanks because his biological father is no longer with us, but I can't continue the plot. It doesn't feel right. Okay, if y'all remember, they did a DNA test, right? Now, the DNA test was made through Zeus, right? He was saying the DNA test was fake. Zeus is not claiming that it's fake or false. Did I ever really think Blue was the father? Not really. I've been saying that in a few videos. I just wasn't sure. I just don't know when she had time to be with. I think that was my dilemma, right? I felt like she was so up Blue's ass that when did she have time to be with Ronnie? That's the part that I just couldn't understand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying she didn't. I'm not saying she didn't, because clearly they were both sleeping other people the whole time they were with together, right? But the only difference is Blueface was openly doing it, right? So we already know that. We already know Blueface was openly sleeping with a whole bunch of women, right? Now, when I saw this, I was like, this is just fascinating to me. Like, poor kid. Like, this kid is just not winning. You know what I mean? Like, who has to go through this as a child? Like, why would you want your child to go through this, right? Okay, so we're going to continue. So Blueface mom, Carlisa mom says doesn't add up about Blueface baby mama Neveah pregnancy, adding that 30 days ago she confirmed that she wasn't pregnant. Okay, so this is Carlisa. Y'all know Carlisa's finna jump into this mess. So this is Carlisa. So it says right here that it says Blueface mom Carlisa says something doesn't add up about Blueface baby mama Neveah pregnancy, adding that 30 days ago she confirmed that she wasn't pregnant and now she's 3 months pregnant. I'm just confused. The only reason I said is because the numbers is a little off. Now, mom, maybe she just didn't want to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, that could be it. She might not have wanted to tell you. So let's see what Blueface mom Carlisa has to say about this whole situation. It's just, this whole thing is just a mess, y'all. Let's get this over here. All right, let's listen to what she has to say.
Visitation. That fucking with y'all. Y'all done lost my visitation already. She mad at the post you just made saying you don't know about this one. Well, I mean, I only say that because she said she wasn't pregnant 30 days ago and now she's 3 months pregnant, and I'm just a little confused. That's the only reason I said that, is because the numbers is a little off. Now, 30 days ago, she told us she was not pregnant. Visitation. That fucking with y'all. Y'all done lost my visit.
Now, I'm not mad at Carlisa for this, especially if she said, I mean, like I said, she could have been lying to Carlisa. You know what I mean? She probably don't get along with Carlisa. She probably did not want her to know her business. All of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so Neveah's pregnant. I mean, I feel like don't nobody want to be number one anymore. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be his number two, his number three, his number four. Nobody cares, you know? My thing is, when did she have time to get pregnant? Because he was just messing around with a Stunna Girl for a while. Even that's nasty to me. Like, Stunna, why are you sleeping with him? Like, when did they have time? Because Neveah did a video saying she didn't want to be his number two, number three. She's not going to deal with him anymore. She does not care. And now she's pregnant. Like, that's just a lot.
Not having a specific woman right now it's benefiting me. It's very beneficial to me right now. A lot more people fuck with me than ever before. I feel like when you're dealing with a woman, like, or when you promoting a relationship, it's like you kind of like lose half of yourself type shit. Like people feel like they gotta choose between who they want to fuck with. Remember when it's just you.
All right, how do y'all feel about that? How do y'all feel about that? And it's not just you anymore. You also not have Neveah, but at least I will say that Neveah, Stunna Girl, and even Jaden, they all knew how to act. Okay, so let's just say that. Let's say those girls knew how to act. Okay, now Stunna Girl. Okay, I just didn't know what Stunna Girl was doing, why she was messing with Blueface. If you don't know who Stunna Girl is, she was on baddies. She was fighting everybody. She was fighting Tommy, Rolly, Biggie. Stunna is a tiny girl and she was busting ass, okay? So we're gonna get into her talking about how she basically had Blueface in his feelings, and she said she's not gonna play no role. Like she's basically saying like she's not broke, she's not a homeless bitch in need. You know what I mean? Like certain roles that he want these girls to play, she's not gonna play that role. She did it for a little bit, right? But that was just for streaming. You know what I'm saying? Nobody loves him for real, besides Krishan or maybe Neveah. So let's get into this.
He was like, usually what he said was bitches always need him or they gotta stay in one place. He was like, I'm thinking you gonna call and say you need me to come back. I'm thinking you gonna go home. Bitch, go home at least. She went out the country on a nigga. That's all he kept saying. Like, bruh. It's the truth though. Trust what's hurting. Did I lie? Where's the lie? By chest hurting, that means a nigga was in his feelings. Did I lie? Did I lie? No, I didn't lie. So if a nigga gets mad about the truth, I don't give a fuck. It's not more so on dude, but it's like, I hate how this is his people though. So they always trying to rewrite history and play up in the motherfucking face and make it seem like a nigga just did this and that and sent me back to sack. Bitch, ain't no nigga sent me back nowhere, bitch. Fuck is you saying? Them old ass niggas be mad because I don't want to play the role with these niggas. I don't gotta play no role, ho. I'm not no broke, homeless ass bitch that's in need. Are we dumb? Cause I can. I get on this motherfucker popping it all I want to. Ain't no nigga gonna shut me up, tell me I can't talk. I can't come on here and bitch, I come on here and over explain whatever the fuck I want.
She sound like Coke Killer. You know how Coke Killer, oh my bitch, oh my mama, bitch, oh my mama, she sound like Coke Killer to me. Okay, so I do believe her. I believe her that he was in his feelings. I absolutely do believe that. So here's where things get interesting. Okay, here's where things get interesting. All right. I know y'all hear my son, y'all. He does not care that mommy is up in this room trying to record. He don't care. Why would he care? He don't care. Okay, so now we're gonna get to the best part. Okay, and for me, this is the best part. Okay, it is Chrisean Rock explaining. Should I get into Chrisean right now? No. Let's get into the sister of Chrisean's baby daddy, Ronnie. So this is Ronnie's sister. This is Ronnie's sister speaking out. All right. Now, Ronnie's sister is speaking now after Blueface comes out and says that he is not the biological father of Chrisean Jr. So this is Ronnie's sister. Okay.
Hey, please don't come over here trying to be a family therapist when it comes to me and my family business. But what you're not going to do is slander my brother or try to act like you want to use his name when you need a new trick in the motherfucking circus. We're not doing that. Pay attention to the narrative. Pay attention to what is true. If my brother couldn't get these people to come to terms with their own illness, only God is going to be able to do that. And we are not in a rush for it, okay? Sit back and watch the motherfucking show. Like I said, it's my life and your entertainment. And we don't need any extra pieces. Don't be tagging my mom. Don't be tagging me. We see it. We know what's going on, and God does too. So just pay attention to what's true. What time are you on? Period.
Okay. I'm not mad at her for that. Let me know how you guys feel. I'm not mad at her for that. Now, Chrisean did respond to all of this Blueface claiming that he is not the father. For some reason, I believe Chrisean. And that's going to be on the next video, y'all. In the meantime, y'all, let me know how y'all feel about this. Let me know how y'all feel about Ronnie's sister. Ronnie's sister is beautiful. I've never seen her pop out before, but she had to pop out and speak up for her brother. And let me know how y'all feel about Blueface literally losing his mind for these girls and not getting what he really wants. I'm telling y'all, Blueface secretly wants Chrisean back. And I'm going to show you guys how I know that in the next video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao.
Look at me. Do I look like I care? Look, just take it. Do I look like I... Look at me. Look, no, Sharice, look at me.